Heyo! Welcome to Seven Heaven Tarot. This is going to be a reading for all the signs. Timestamps will be in the description. Alright, that's Addy, or Atticus. He likes to hang out during the reads, keep us company. Alright, this is going to be for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, and everything else. So if you're not familiar with your other signs and charts, you can just Google about 1 million astrological calculators. You just put in your location of birth and your birthday, and you'll have all your sign placements. You don't really need to worry about your time of birth. That'll just make things more specific, but you'll be fine. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button for me before we get into it. Comment, let me know how the read hits. If you want to support the channel, my Amazon wish list is in the pinned comment and in the description. Everything there goes to support the channel. All right, let's get right into it. We're going to start with the channel's favorite sign, Aquarius. Or at least the YouTube algorithm shows my videos to Aquarius the most. So no hate to the other signs. I want you guys, come on. Okay, Aquarius, Mother of Cups. All right, so this read is just gonna be whatever comes out, right? We're gonna keep the energy free and flowing. Oh, Aquarius, I have an ex coming back. All right, take what resonates, leave the rest for everyone else. This could also, for a few of you, be a friend or a relative that was kind of toxic, may have stepped away or ghosted. For a lot of you, it's love, 10 of Cups, okay? This was a pretty big deal, I can see energetically. And now they're coming back. It's like I see you working on things. It's almost like, I don't want to jump the gun here, but it's almost like in this connection, you thought maybe you had met your person. And so you kind of, I don't want to say unnecessarily, but you invested way too much of yourself into this, thinking like, this could be it, so I'm gonna go for it, right? And then they kind of just left. I'm not seeing ghosted quite yet. It's very close to ghosted. Oh, it just might be ghosted. I was like, it's not ghosted, and then we got the Hermit, okay? So I'll let you know when my ghosted, it's look, we have 2 of Wands here, okay? Very close to the 2 of Swords. It's like one energy away from ghosting. They tried to start over, but they can't. Okay. They're bored, they're missing you. Their life is kind of gray and dreary without you. All right, let's bring it back. Let's bring it back. So now we're gonna touch on that. Can you tell me more about this person? One card about this person. Then we're gonna ask how they feel. They're coming. They are coming. When you least expect it to, the Moon, strength, judgment. It's almost like something happens to this person. I don't know if they get drunk and watch a movie that has them in their feels, if they listen to the right song, if they read a book, if they got some advice. They receive some kind of like life-altering knowledge, like deep spiritual or energetic knowledge about who they are, what energies they want from life. And they're kind of like, what did I do to Aquarius? All right. Any other messages for Aquarius? I kind of want to drop this guy like a sack of potatoes, or girl. So for those of you who don't want to deal with this past person coming back around, we have something new showing up for you, Aquarius, okay? Expect to be asked out on a date. For some of you, this could be this past person coming back to apologize, but it's only this past person if it's been like a long time. I'm seeing it's coming up as the 9 of Cups on your end, which is making me think it's something new because you're super happy about it, you know? For some of you, it could be this past person because I've seen you're hurt, right? But look, we have the Page of Pentacles and the Six of Swords here. You're clearly moving away from something. You're taking the knowledge from past experiences with you, and you're building something tangible. This Nine of Cups, Three of Cups, wish fulfillment, wish come true. It's a lack of loneliness. You're less lonely and you're more fulfilled. For some of you, take what resonates, but for the few of you that is on a financial journey of abundance, right? Whether you're trying to get a promotion, whether you're making your own career, whether you're hustling, whatever you're doing to make that coin, confirmation from spirit that is taking off and working out for you. It's because of your energy and how you have redirected it, fine-tuned it. Yeah, you directed your energy. All right, let's end with some advice. Give you some advice, Aquarius. Remember, Aquarius, to check out your other placements. There could be some more messages for you, some new messages, or maybe clarification on this person, this opportunity, and your other signs. So make sure to check out your Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Sometimes even Mercury can resonate. If you want to get more specific into this energy, you can hit me up for a personal reading. Email and instructions are in the description. And go ahead and hit that subscribe button for me if the reading hit and you want this abundance to come in. Maybe you want this ex-person to come in so you can laugh in their face, or maybe you want them to come back, right? And this new person too. You've got a whole slew of energies coming towards you. You've got options, so choose wisely. All right, Aquarius, it's always a pleasure. We're gonna move to Aries, okay? All right, moving on to the sign of Aries. Hey, how's it going, Aries? This is for your Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Mercury, maybe. This could also be for a cross-watcher. Take what resonates, leave the rest for everyone else. Let's get into it. For Aries, for their highest good, whatever comes out, comes out. Love, money, spiritual progression, the future. What's up? Are you thirsty? There's water everywhere, dog. All right, well, if you want something to drink, you just let me know, and I'll open the door for you. Aries. All right. Some darker message for you, Aries, with a silver lining. I'm seeing struggle, sadness, anxiety. We're going to get back to that, but I just want to start off by letting you know it's ending. Okay, it's ending, right? We've got struggles, anxiety. You're sad, you're crying, you're staying up at night, you're biting your fingernails. Are you having trouble sleeping? Something for you ended. All right, we can touch back to that if it becomes relevant. But we have this new thing showing up. It's bringing a lot of life into your life. It's making you very happy. Let's start with the blessings coming your way, Aries. Daughter of Pentacles, Four of Pentacles, Eight of Pentacles, Father of Pentacles, the Tower. You have a great financial opportunity coming your way. Starts out small, you weren't expecting it, then boom, out of nowhere, it causes you to be financially stable. Like, it was supposed to be just a small thing for some side change, but it ends up being the final cornerstone you need for stability. So then you're like, if this Four of Pentacles is working out for me, why don't we turn that into an Eight of Pentacles? So you turn it into a full-blown career, right? You may quit your job to go forward with this full time. That may not be necessary. This could already be your lifestyle. It's a pretty big deal. Expect it. This is happening within the year. Expect, Aries, how do I say this? Things are gonna change. You are going to elevate financially. You're gonna elevate in your lifestyle. Everything's gonna change. Where do I even start? You're gonna be on a whole other tax bracket. You're gonna be approaching the world differently. Your mindset's gonna be different. For example, if someone shows you a backpack and is like, would you like to buy this backpack? And you're like, how much is it? And they go $1,000. You're not the kind of person who's gonna say, no, that's too expensive. You're the kind of person who is going to say, what's in the backpack? And then they go, glad you asked. Solid gold bars, worth 20 grand. You buy that for $1,000, now you're 19 grand richer. I know, really weird analogy, but that's the energy I'm getting. Your mindset completely shifts to a normal, non-abundant mindset to a more abundant mindset. And I'm just kind of preparing you for why change is about to happen because of your mindset. Certain relationships are gonna no longer satisfy you, Aries. If it's a romantic connection and you're not being treated the way you deserve, that's done. You know, because this is kind of, people are gonna worship you, right? There's energies out there where people are gonna meet you halfway. They're not gonna use you for your energy and resources. They're not gonna be toxic. They're gonna help build you up. You're gonna be working. I don't wanna say you're gonna be working hard, but you're going to be working, okay? You need to come home to food, to loving, entertainment, warmth, all the tea, okay? So that's what's aligning for you. Hater friends, hater family members, they're gone. I'm just seeing you not really putting up with that. It's more uncontrollable than you think. It's not necessarily you going around going, who can I cut out for my energy? It's almost subconscious. You'll be sitting there with people maybe that you used to connect with, and you're just gonna kind of be like, did they just say what I thought they said, or what is going on with that, right? You know, like haters, right? You're telling your friends, oh my God, I'm doing this and I'm doing that and this is finally taking off, can you believe it? And they're gonna kind of be like, well, what about this and what about that? You know, like, well, look at you, don't get your head too, bye. All right, now, I really wanted to convey that message for you to prepare yourself. Let's go back to the energy from the past and maybe some current lingering energies. 9 of Swords, 5 of Cups. I could look into what caused this energy, but you know, these are just some quick reads. If you want to get more into it, hit me up for a personal reading. My email is in the description. But we have the Death and the 4 of Swords here. So it's almost like whatever did happen that has you in a lack of sleep, anxious, it was an ending. And it was pretty abrupt, pretty brutal. But I'm seeing, here's the kicker, I'm seeing it was a healthy ending, a much needed ending, right? What did I tell you? That your energy is changing, that you're rising. Things are naturally beyond your control just going to shed from your life. Even if someone walked away or walked you, out on you or left you or ghosted you, that is a blessing. We thank the people who walk out on us, because Aries, we're over here kind of like, oh, you know, we're gonna put our best foot forward in these connections and we're gonna work on love. And even if things aren't perfect, you know, we're gonna love and we're gonna work on it and la 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 la. Well, this person didn't want to put the effort or commitment you did. Not saying that they left or whatever. I'm simply saying it was for the best. It was no longer serving you, and you have made room for more coming in, right? Now I'm seeing the block in the ghosted card. Okay. To end your reading, you have the Four of Swords and Death. Right now, your advice from the universe is to take a break. It's not a waste of time. The energy has already been brewing for this financial endeavor coming in your future. Right now, it is time for you. The energies are working together. They're going to come together. The stars are aligning. While that's happening, you need to work on you. You need to love you. Focus on you. You are not a robot. What's the best way for you to focus on yourself, Aries? Take a break and love yourself. Take a bath, watch TV, eat food. Whatever you can do to woo-saw and to love yourself, okay? All right. Financial opportunity come from Aries. Like I said, emails in the description for that personal read, Aries. Amazon wishlist is in the description if you want to support the channel. Everything there goes to help the channel grow. Hit that subscribe button for me if the reading resonated. Sound off in the comments. Let me know what's on your mind. Love and light, Aries. We're going to move on to Taurus. We're moving on to the sign of Taurus. All right. Hey, Taurus, how's it going? This is your Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Mercury. And maybe even crosswalk read. Go ahead and check out your other placements. There could be some messages in there for you. So Taurus, I have some best friends who are Tauruses. What's coming for Taurus? What are we manifesting? The Magician. Taurus is always manifesting. I can't even... Your earth sign, you know, you're very grounded. So here's the tea. I see you may have released something recently. I'm getting like a specific message. Maybe like you could have released an ex, you could have released a roommate, you could have released a job, a working situation. Do you need to go get something to drink? Stop licking the couch, you weird dog. You're distracting my viewers. I'm sure you guys live though. For the corgi licks. They don't always do this. Sometimes dogs lick when they're thirsty, but not always. Sometimes they just do it because they like it. And it's like soothing, you know, like sucking your thumb. There's water all over the house. If he's thirsty, he'll go get something to drink. Okay. He just loves hanging out with during the reads. He will not leave this room until he knows I am done. Anyway, so I see you moved on past something Taurus, and it's like a sigh of relief, breath of fresh air. And now you're in this space where you have knowledge, you have resources to now expand. You're like, what do I want to do next? Who do I want to be? Who do I want to be with? What do I want to do? Six of Wands in the High Priestess. I love that combination. That tells me, and strength. It tells me that you're very optimistic for the future, that you almost inherently know you're aligned for success. Very nice. If you're up for a promotion at work, you're getting it, it's coming. There is also a person that you have been dealing with for months, on and off, in and out of your, maybe not that serious. They're coming in, right? You may see the connection with them kind of elevate. They're wanting to invest more time into it. Here you are, Taurus. That's you. King of Pentacles. What else is coming out for Taurus? You're fine. Taurus is always okay. Nine of Cups. Nine of Cups, Taurus. What wish fulfillment is coming your way? Ooh. So take what resonates. For some of you, you're gonna, how do I say this? I like to keep things PG or PG-13 on this channel. I guess I'll just come out and say it. You're attracting, for some of you, take what resonates, more intimate connections, if you know what I mean, that really resonate with your body. All right? A really attractive person or people are seeing you and they're coming for that ass. Male or female. Okay? Or both. I'm also seeing there's something hidden from you. That was just kind of a side message. If you guys were just looking for some fun, it's there. You're glowing up a bit too. Maybe that's why you're attracting all this. Yeah. I was seeing some kind of darker energies lingering. I was like, is Taurus really doing that great? I didn't even want to show the cards because they were kind of so dark but maybe that was a disservice to you. Things like the Hierophant, okay? The Tower. We have the Eight of Cups here. So like I said, you did just release something. I was kind of seeing it as super positive and your energy is free. But there is a part of you that is kind of feeling, I don't want to say lost. This could just be a message for some of you. Feeling lost in the sauce. The Emperor, coming up as the Emperor, no gender in tarot, take what resonates. So you're balanced, your energy is stable, right? The Hermit though. I think you're looking for connection. The Eight of Swords popped out earlier. Whatever you're tripping over, and you can always hit me up for a personal reading. The energy should resonate a whole lot more. My email is in the description. But it's almost like if you are upset, depressed, anxious, or any of the above at all, it is all in your head. I know that sounds awful. I shouldn't say something like that. But it's more so you aren't seeing the full scope, okay? You're not seeing the situation clearly. The Eight of Swords usually depicts a person with a blindfold on. Their prison is of their own making. It's mental, right? It's almost like, and I know it sounds easier said than done, or easier thought than done, but it's kind of like when people trip over like lovers and people who like really never even cared about them. It's almost like, we know why you're tripping. They were a jerk, you were her. But they can't see the full scope of the situation, which was that person was always lame, never worth their time, and there's 7 billion or 8 billion other amazing people who will value you and spoil you and love you and all the things, right? If you get asked out or someone shows interest in you, Taurus, they have intentions on spoiling you financially. They want to help with your oil change, with the bills, groceries, gas. Just a side note, so keep an eye out for that sugar mama, sugar daddy energy. It's more so, I think this person might be older or insecure, and I don't want to say it's manipulation, but it's the energy of they know how to show up in order to keep you on lock. All right. I think that's all I have for you for now, Taurus. The Emperor coming back out as your final card to show who you are. Okay, no gender in tarot, only energy. You're a boss. Next level. I could say so many amazing things about the Emperor and the Empress, right? You're glowing up. He's not awkward. He's not insecure. And if he is, he loves himself enough to not care, right? All right, Taurus, if you want that personal reading, email's in the description. Remember to check out your other placements, your other signs, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Mercury. Some other readings may resonate. If you want to support the channel, my Amazon wish list is in the description and the pinned comments. Everything there goes to help the channel grow. And I will see you in the next reading. Always a pleasure, Taurus. Ooh, 9 of Cups, wish fulfillment. All right, moving on to Gemini. This breeze is distracting me. Gemini. How's it going, Gemini? I think I have some Gemini in my chart. I don't think I know. All right, Gemini, what's coming in for you? The Sun. The Sun, whoa. Well, what's coming towards you, Gemini? Love. The Lovers. The Sun. So I'm hearing like so many songs like "Oh Happy Day" and "Let the Sun Shine." The Knight of Swords, Page of Cups. This person's coming in very soon. They're coming in quickly, but they want to do something tangible with you. This individual, this date is building something, creating something, right? It's not going to be just a waste of time, like going to the movies. You could work out together or go somewhere to make money, right? Very specific kind of message. Tell me about this right here. What kind of energy is this person showing when they come in? It's like you could go somewhere to knit or create. It's like tangible. Maybe like working together. Like maybe you do work with this person. That could also be an option, but it's more entrepreneurial than that. It's more than like a 9 to 5. It's more building something. You could go to like a fair together and they have a table and you could help them sell their goods. Something like that, you know? Divine feminine, divine masculine pair here. There is no gender in tarot, only energy. This could be same sex, male, female, whatever. You're both coming up, complementing each other very well. You're both actually coming out of a similar era where you could be similar ages, only a couple years apart. You've learned some of the same, from the same challenges. So you're meeting each other, you know, like if you have abandonment issues, this person has abandonment issues, right? You understand each other. We have the 9 of Cups and the 3 of Wands. 4 of Swords. The 4 of Swords makes sense here because of this energy, right? They use these swords to cut out toxic energy in their lives. Which is letting me know that there was toxic energy to cut out, right? So now you're kind of chilling. Who knows what happened in the past? A job situation, toxic lover, stress. But you're doing the work right, Gemini. Because you've kind of taken a break, you're resting, you're relaxing, and you're using your intuition, you know, your third eye is open. You're asking yourself the big questions. Who are you and what do I want, right? And you're visualizing. I see you almost sitting in bed going, what life do you want? And a lot of people are scared to do this, Gemini. A lot of people are scared to fantasize about what they want. because they're afraid they can't get it, but you're getting it. Expect to hear from this person very soon. I'm seeing a financial opportunity. I am seeing, side note, take what resonates. This could be a message for a few of you. But if there is a person from the past, they're going to try to come back around for closure. I've never really received a message like this before. The universe is always trying to be kumbaya with me in these cards. There's someone, if Gemini, you have someone from your past who lied to you, put you through a bunch of drama and stress, was a jerk, they are going to try to come back around, I think, for their own closure. If they do, as hard as it may be for you, it's ultimately best for your growth. The universe is advising you to block them. There's also some kind of ego booster stroke that will occur here. This person will not be expecting you to do that. They'll know how serious you are and how serious their actions were. I'm literally almost seeing the universe laughing at them when this situation occurs. Like, you thought you could mess around with my Gemini? Well, you F around and you find out. Okay? All right, Gemini, I'm gonna move on. If that reading hit, sound off in the comments. Hit that subscribe button for me, please. Hit the like button, all the things. If you want a personal reading, my email is in the description. And then remember to check out your other placements, your sun, moon, rising, Venus, and Mercury for the other signs. They may resonate. And love and light. If you want to help support the channel, my Amazon wish list is in the pinned comment in the description. Everything there goes to help the channel grow. And I will see you in the next reading, Gemini. It's always a pleasure to connect with you and your energy. Namaste. My puppy is so precious. He's only a year old. He's getting so big. All right. Love you, Gemini. Cancer. Moving on to Cancer. My Cancerians, my little crabby patties. What's coming in for you, my Cancerians? Go ahead and hit that subscribe button for me, Cancer, if you're new. Also, make sure to watch your other placements, sign placements in this video: Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Mercury. They may resonate. What's coming towards you, Cancer? We have the Sun and Strength. Clarifying the Five of Cups, Seven of Pentacles, and the Six of Swords. So, something happened in the past. You invested a lot of your time and your energy into something, Cancer. And maybe you're feeling like it was a waste of time and effort. It didn't quite pan out the way you wanted. I wanted to be the first to tell you it was not a waste of energy and effort. At the end of the day, if whatever energy you were putting out there didn't bear fruit, the energy was still accumulating inside of you. And I know that sounds corny or weird, but as in knowledge, the knowledge you gained from the situation, the circumstances, the energy that is helping you move forward, right? The emotional hits that you have taken have helped to align you with only accepting missions, challenges, opportunities, or situations, or endeavors, or projects that are aligned with your energy, okay? I'm getting a sense that your intuition was hollering at you from the gate when it came to the situation, right? Like if it's a person, we all know that they weren't giving 100, right? Six of Swords, Page of Pentacles. You're moving on. You're taking, these swords represent all the knowledge that you learned from the past, and you're taking it with you, right? Forgive, but don't forget. now you're starting some kind of new opportunity. Some kind of financial endeavor that's going to end up being very prosperous for you. Cancer, I am seeing in a few months to a year, this could be a message for just a few of you, so take what resonates, but you could be financially independent. As in, not relying on any 9 to 5 for your coin and stability. Okay. I gotta keep it real with you, Cancer, because this is a read where we're just anything goes, anything comes out. There is a person that I believe could have been a past ex or a situationship who is coming back around very soon. It keeps coming out. The 7 of Swords, 9 of Wands. Tell me about this. Hold on one moment, Cancer. We're gonna get to the bottom of this. We're gonna get to the bottom. Because I want to know, what did they lie about? What are they being sneaky about? Tell me. So, very cryptic message, which means it could be a lot of different things for a lot of you. If you would like to get more specific messages, you can always hit me up for a personal read. My email is in the description. So many different messages to what this person lied to you about. The biggest message I see, though, is if there is no contact, if you feel like they just don't care and la 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 la, that's a big lie. They are actually very bored, very unhappy, very angry, very sad, and I don't know what is keeping them. It could be their ego. That's the only thing. Their ego could be keeping them away. You know, like, I'm not going to be the first to reach back around, or I'm not coming, or I don't. So cryptic. Long story. I'm going to move on past this, and we're going to get some other messages for you, Cancer. But this person's energy is so all over the place and so gross, I can't even pinpoint. I would have to basically start from square one with the cards and pull only like 2 at a time and slowly build a story to figure out what this person's deal is. The Hermit, 4 of Cups, 5 of Wands, 9 of Wands, 7 of Swords, 7 of Wands, 6 of Cups. Negative energy. It's like the energy of someone being like angry and bored and acting out of impulse. Okay, whatever. I just wanted to give that message to kind of let you know that you can kind of sip your tea peacefully, Cancer, knowing that your ops, if you will, those who have opposed you, are getting their comeuppance, are dealing with the consequences. So I hope that makes you feel good. Oh, Cancer, we've got some money. Yeah. We're moving on from that storyline, and we're going into... This message is for Cancers who either are not happy with their current working situation or have been hoping for a way out of troublesome financial situations. I want to let you know, and I saw that at the beginning of your read, that you have a financial opportunity coming in for you, right? And I've actually seen this for a few of the signs. You might want to check out Taurus or Gemini. Maybe you have some of those placements in your charts, or you're feeling you're kind of in that energy. So I'm getting a few messages. Let me get some clarifications. For one, you're going to be financially independent, financially stable. You're starting your own career, your own side hustle, whatever it is. You get some help. You get some help. Generosity. You could meet a person, a lover. I did see the Ace of Cups. A new lover could help you out. A mentor could help you out. A family member, friend. You know your story. The Hermit, 3 of Wands, 7 of Wands. So this is all happening because of this negative thing that happened in the past has allowed you, it slowed you down and stopped you enough to kind of ask yourself, who are you? You have to go within, soul searching. Who are you and what do you want out of this life? And you're getting it. It's beautiful, Cancer. Let this video be confirmation from Spirit to you that your financial troubles are soon ending. Okay? And this could also be the reason why this person comes back around. They could still be tied to you energetically, or they could see you come up and glow up on social media or hear things from word of mouth. Whenever you come up and you glow up, have you ever noticed or seen that people like to pop up from the past? It may have nothing to actually do with what they've seen and heard, but all about energy. Humans are crazy, complex creatures. We sense things, and this past person of yours is sensing you moving on without them, right? Sensing, it's almost the energy of if they thought like that they could just leave real quick and ghost or scoot and be like, good luck without me, Cancer. Good luck, you know? Or I could almost see them talking crap with their friends or colleagues, like, how does he like them apples? We'll see how he likes it now. And you're loving it, Cancer, my Cancerian. You're loving it. 9 of Cups. Cancer, wish fulfillment. A wish come true. For some of you, I'm getting two stories. For some of you, this wish come true is that this past person comes around and strokes your ego. Basically lets you know what you already knew, was that they were full of it and that you knew that they missed you and that they effed up. For others of you, your wish fulfillment is this financial opportunity. I'm not gonna downplay this connection you have with this other person. This could have hurt you, right? This could have been really upsetting, right? You want to go to the distance. You want it, you know, for your happily ever after. But you're a Cancer. You always attract a happily ever after because the universe favors love. Love is, it's no joke when people say love is the strongest energy in the universe. It has started and ended wars. People have spent millions and billions of dollars for it. And sky's the limit. All right, Cancer, I think that's all I have for you for now. There's more messages I want to give you, but we got to move on. Email is in the description if you would like that personal read. If you would like to support the channel, my Amazon wish list is in the description and in the pinned comments. Everything there goes to support the channel. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button for me. Hit that like button. Sound off in the comments. Let me know how the reading hit. It's always a pleasure to connect with you and your energy, my Cancerian Krabby Patties. Love and light. Don't forget to check out your other placements. And we are going to move on to Leo. Leo. All right, Leo. Very specific message. Side note, there are people who find you very attractive at work. Being charismatic, fun, attractive, charming could also be a part of your work, or it is soon about to be. It's just a side message for some of you. Take what resonates, leave the rest. There is something from your past that had you sad. Maybe you cried about it. Maybe you were depressed, lonely. You know what that thing was. Look, 9 of Swords. You lost sleep over it. that situation is coming back around, but this time you're going to be receiving clarity, almost like closure. Okay, you're going to be receiving some clarity and closure from a past negative situation, Leo. This could be regarding friends or a third-party connection, a lover. All right. For Leo, what's coming towards our Leo lions? Leo, what is going on? Whoa. So I've got a confusing situation here for you, Leo, and I'm gonna try my best to give you the highlights. But usually when the cards look like this, it's letting me know that the situation is super complex and would be very difficult to be conveyed through cards and my spiritual intuition. It could be different for a lot of you. So if you would like to get more specific into this energy, you can hit me up for a personal reading. My email is in the comments. Oh, I'm sorry, email is in the description. But I'm gonna start from the end and go backwards, right? Because the ending is amazing and the past and lingering current energy is a little negative. The Sun and the Ten of Pentacles, Leo. A lot of people say the Sun is the greatest, happiest card in the entire deck. And then I always say, when the Ten of Pentacles shows up, it is not to be ignored, okay? Father of Pentacles. So this Ten of Pentacles isn't coming out of just anywhere. You have aligned yourself, Leo, with this energy, and the universe is simply doing what it does best, rising to meet your energy. Now going back, we've got some negative energy here that has, in the long term, led you here. But let's try and dissect who's lying to you with the Seven of Swords and Judgment. I see you persevering. Nine of Wands, Seven of Wands. It's the energy of you not giving up. You know, it's like you're walking up the steps and you got just one more step till you're at the 10, right? Or the Seven of Wands, it's like you've burned all your matches. You're in the dark trying to find your way and you've burned all your matches and you're on your last match. But you're soon about to see the light, right? The sun is soon about to shine in that cave. Eight of Cups. So you had to move on from something after this betrayal, after this lie, this deceit. You tell me, sound off in the comments, Leo. It's clearly a complex situation. You know your situation better, but who hurt you? Who lied to you? It could have been a job. It could have been a lover. I'm not seeing lover. I'm not seeing job. If I pull clarification, I probably will. But I won't, because I want to focus on this outcome. Remember, we don't ignore the Ten of Pentacles. You couldn't, after all this drama, you could move. Get into a dream home. If you live in like an apartment or whatever, expect a full-blown home, like with a garage in the near future. You could get that new car. I'm seeing Amazon purchases. I'm seeing abundant Christmases. You're on a whole other tax bracket. All right, Leo. Let's pull some advice to best align you with this energy. Oh, that one's come right out. So you were hurt and betrayed, okay? And I think you need to acknowledge that. Yeah. It's time to start putting in the work. The moment you acknowledge that, you can move past it and start to heal. Five of Cups, Nine of Swords. Leo, I'm so sorry. Five of Pentacles. Four of Cups. So it was bad, Leo. And I'm kind of liking the positive messages that we've been getting, so I don't want to bog down the video by digging into this negative history here. But Two of Wands, it was meant to happen. It was your path. It was meant to teach you things. I know. The lessons, right? But it worked. You're coming out on the other end with this new lifestyle, this Ten of Pentacles. So you've learned, okay? The advice is to learn from the lessons. And you're naturally just going to be led. You're already in that King of Pentacles energy. Nine of Cups. All right, wish fulfillment. So you're wishing for it. You're manifesting. All right, Leo. I would love to get more into that. I'm so nosy and I really want to dig into all that. But we need to move on to our next sign. You can always hit me up. My email is in the description. If you want to get more specific into this energy. I am very soon, I'm wanting to create individual videos for all the signs, but YouTube algorithm only shows people my Aquarius reads. So as of now, your boy is an Aquarius reader, and I like to go live to do all the other signs, and then I do videos like this to do all the signs so that I can slowly integrate all the other signs into the algorithm per the advice of AI. You know, I'm learning. We're in the Pluto is moving into Aquarius. It's the age of Aquarius, so the major advice is to evolve and grow with technology and to elevate your mindset and don't get left behind. All right. Anyway, Leo, thank you so much for watching. Love and light. Always a pleasure to connect with you and your energy. Sound off in the comments. Let me know how the reading hit. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button while you're down there. It really helps. If you want to support the channel, my Amazon wish list is in the description and the pinned comments. Everything there goes to help the channel. And namaste, love and light, and I'll see you in the next read. Don't forget to check out the other signs in the video, your other placements, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or Mercury. There could be some messages there for you. All right. Moving on to the sign of Virgo. Virgo. Ooh, Virgo. The Hierophant. Very wise energy. And now I see why. You got money on the way. Who's mentoring you? All right, Virgo. We have a mentor, an old friend of yours, a family member, some kind of mentor assisting you with you being completely independent. We're going to come back at that. How's it going, Virgo? This is a timeless reading. If you want to check out your other placements after this, feel free. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs, and Mercury. Go ahead and check those out. Hit that subscribe button for me. Let's get into it. Whoa. So, financial independence. You could keep your regular job and still do this, but with the Four of Pentacles and Six of Wands coming out, Virgo, it's telling me that this financial endeavor that this mentor assists you with completely takes off, and it could become your full-time. It could bring in all the big bucks. It has something to do with your energy, something to do with your charisma or attractiveness, or you could do social media, or you could be a DJ or a drag queen. It doesn't necessarily have to be entertainment. It could also be aesthetics. You could be a contractor. You could be a landscaper. Whatever it is, you're putting some kind of art form into it, okay? There's some kind of art form. The Ten of Pentacles wanted to come out. I've been seeing that, Virgo, you could resonate with Leo's read. You might resonate with Taurus or Gemini. Maybe check those out. 10 of Pentacles. I always say when the 10 of Pentacles shows up in a reading, it's not to be ignored. So I'm seeing that for a lot of people. Some people are dealing with love, but a lot of people right now are dealing with money. Money is coming. The Wheel of Fortune. Virgo. If you hate your job, take what resonates. If you hate your job, 8 of Pentacles. Say you feel like you've spent so much time building this web and you haven't caught as much as you had hoped at this point. The wheel is turning in your favor. Expect to start catching some flies very soon. I'm seeing a lover heading towards your way. I'm seeing an older person. All right, so let's see. Are they coming in before or after this coin? Are they helping? What? Give me the timeline. The timeline, please. I think you're learning from these individuals, and it's being cryptic. So it's going to be different for a lot of you. So if you would like to get specific in your energy, you can email me for a personal reading. My email is in the description. The Wheel of Fortune coming back out again. 9 of Cups. Virgo. I'm seeing you've been working very hard. You've been very practical. You've been doing everything correct. You've been very responsible, Virgo. And it's paying off. But here's some advice. Be a little more spontaneous and take more risks. Look at one that's come back out. Be more spontaneous and take more risks. Your energy is very 10 of Pentacles again, and I just shuffled. Your energy is very powerful, but the structure you have set around yourself, which has helped you, may be hindering your energy just a little bit. We are entering into an Aquarius age. Pluto is moving into Aquarius, and that is forcing all of planet Earth to evolve, to rise. It's more practical than you'd think. Accepting new mindsets, accepting new technologies, accepting things like AI. Things that were acceptable to put on television are no longer acceptable. Things that were acceptable to put on television 10 or 20 years ago is no longer acceptable now. I just saw a video about an America's Next Top Model episode where everyone had to basically go in blackface. Or if you were another race, you went and they made you another race. If you were black, they made you white, etc. You can't do that today on TV. All right? The energy is very much telling you, Virgo, to go with it, right? Your practical behavior has served you in the past. You got where you are today. It's all looking good. But go outside the box, okay? For example, long story short, if your passion has always been like music, right? We all have seen the movies where the parent is like, there's no money in music if you don't go be a doctor, or if you don't go work the fields like your father. You know, this is telling you there is money in music, or there is money on social media, or whatever. Your biggest rewards in life. You are always, I saw it, you're always going to be stuck in 4 of Pentacles energy, which is financial stability. You'll always be financially stable, but if you want to be dripping in jewels, you're going to need to break out of any rigid structures you set for yourself or the world or your parents have set for you, and start taking some risks. What risks should you take? What should you lean in? Here's some advice. You're probably already doing it, okay? Virgo, you're already doing it. You just need to turn it into some coin, or you need to get it out there. You need to put it on social media, or you need to join the club, go to the place. You'll figure it out, Virgo. You're smart. I keep wanting to nail it home, because whenever I see, love is one thing, but whenever I see cash showing up in a read, I gotta let my folks know how to align their energy with it, because you know, your abundance is my abundance, all right? You are so cute. You're so cute. Okay. All right, Virgo. I think that's all I have for you for now. I want to keep going. I really do. I see someone coming in for you, a person. They've taken a long time, but they're coming. If you would like to get more specific on this energy, email is in the description. Hit me up for a personal reading. If you would like to support the channel, my Amazon wish list is in the pinned comment and in the description. Everything there goes to help the channel grow. Don't forget to check out your other signs and placements. Sun, Moon, Rising, Mercury, and Venus. If you don't know your other placements, you can look up a astrology calculator on Google. There's a million of them. Sound off in the comments. Let me know how the reading hit, if it resonated. Hit that subscribe button for your boy, you know it helps. And maybe hit that like button too, what the hell. All right, Virgo, my sister is a Virgo. So I hope I connected with you in this read. Love and light, namaste, and I'll see you in the next one. Okay, Libra. Moving on to Libra. What have I got for you, Libra? How's it going? This is a timeless reading for cross-watchers as well. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Mercury. Go and check out all your other placements in this video. They should resonate. I've been seeing some reoccurring messages about love and money. All right, Libra. For you, I've got clarity coming in. Okay, I've got clarity from a toxic situation from your past. All right. There's a person coming in wanting to talk to you, Libra. Do you know who this person is? Tell me what they want. Sound off the comments. Let me know who this person is and what they want. But basically, two messages. They're coming back around to give you a piece of their mind. They've been boiling and toiling with all the anxiety and dramas from the situation. This could be a lover, it could be a friend, family member. We'll keep looking. But now they're at their breaking point. They want to give you a piece of their mind. I don't know if they're blocked or what. But long story short, when they come in, Libra, they're seeing you as super hot and attractive. It's almost like they want to come in and give you a piece of their mind, but then when they see you, they just want to sleep with you. I'm not even joking. That's the full-blown message. 10 of Cups. This individual also, one of their love languages could be physical connection and touch. So it's the kind of person who says things that they shouldn't during sex. Like, I love you, baby. You're mine forever. And all the things like you're not supposed to say, they're saying it. So, side message for some of you, take what resonates, Virgo. Libra, I'm sorry, Libra. That, someone from your past wants to come back around, and I think you're more attractive than ever in their eyes, and they're wanting to get all of that. Also, side message, if you want to forget about that person, you got money coming in. A lot of people have money coming in. Not everyone, but Gemini and Leo, maybe even Taurus could could resonate with you, Libra. We have the 9 of Pentacles and the 7 of Pentacles. All right. Clarified by the Daughter of Wands and Mother of Wands. So, and the Magician, the Sun. Oh my goodness. You have been investing your time and energy into a concept, into an idea, into a format that is finally showing up for you. Very, very soon, expect financial elevation. How is this coming in? So you can always hit me up for a personal reading, Libra. My email is in the description. It'll just be me reading for you, so it'll resonate and kind of cut through all the vagueness of a general read. But what I'm seeing, you're like, how am I bringing this abundance? How am I bringing it in? It's some kind of skill of yours. Some kind of talent or skill that you're finally, you know, and it could be a million things, right? I could go on with examples. It could be some kind of side hustle. You could do hair, you could do social media, you could be a landscaper, you could be a cook, anything. Sound off in the comments and let me know exactly what it is that you're manifesting, what you're doing. But I think intuitively, it has something to do with your charisma, something to do with your beauty and your voice. And yeah, for a lot of you, you could be attractive and charismatic. So it could be social media, you could be a DJ, you could be a host for venues and clubs, anything, right? But I'm seeing that that's turning a profit for you, Libra. All right, from the top, Libra, my addy waddy. Libra, what's coming in for Libra? Uh-oh. Libra, we've got something showing up from the past. So for some of you, it's a new person and it feels like good old times. But for a lot of you, it's a past person. And for some reason, you're loving it. Wish fulfillment. You're kind of loving it. Maybe a past person comes back around and explains to you how hurt and sad and empty they've been. Okay? And without you. And this joy, this wish fulfillment that you're feeling, it's like you're going to be excited and happy every day. And it could be from a few things, Libra. It could be you're happy that this person is dealing with the consequences of their action. Yeah, you missed me. Yeah, you're cold and lonely. It could be that. I don't want to say you're being petty, but hey, it could be that. Or you genuinely missed them. And as much as you hated them, finding out how sad and upset they were maybe healed the situation for you. Oh, and it also doesn't hurt that they're being super generous with their time and their energy and their money, right? They're putting their money where their mouth is, Libra. Okay? All right. Oh. And they also want to bump uglies with you as well. I think I did see that at the beginning of the read, that huge love language for this person is that body, Libra. And no wonder, because you're coming up as the Empress. No gender in tarot, only energy. But believe it or not, your time apart from this person, you have grown up, okay? So, I don't know if you've gained a little weight and they're loving that. I don't know if you've lost a little weight and they're loving that. If you grew your hair, cut your hair, dyed it. Maybe your personality is coming off a bit different. They're loving it. It's really getting them going. Oof, they won't be able to keep their hands off of you, Libra. All right. I'm going to keep going, but I got to move on. Ooh, Ace of Cups, the star, Libra. So whatever you're hoping for, whatever you're wishing for when it comes to this connection, expect it. It's going to be a pretty big deal, and good on you. For some of you, take what resonates. This person may pop the question. They may be scared to ever lose you again. Okay? If they did lose you at all, right? It could have just been a situationship. Take what resonates, you know your story. But someone's coming back and I'm seeing it. They're getting on the knee. You're putting your hands over your mouth. Or vice versa. All right. Thank you so much for watching, Libra. Always a pleasure. Be sure to hit that subscribe button for me. It really helps. Sound off in the comments. Let me know how the reading hit. hit that like button, because why not? You know, if you want a personal reading to get more specific on this energy, email is in the description. And if you would like to support the channel, my Amazon wish list is in the description and in the pinned comment. Everything there goes to support the channel, like new tarot cards and stuff. Love and light, Libra. I have a good friend who's a Libra. So, all right, moving on to... Oh yeah, also don't forget to check out those other signs, Libra. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Mercury. All right, moving on to Scorpio. Scorpio. How's it going, Scorpio? Welcome, Seven Heaven Tarot. That's Atticus, or Addie for short. My sister is a Scorpio. Let's get right into it. What's coming towards you, Scorpio? Remember that this is a timeless reading. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Mercury and Crosswatcher. So go ahead and check out the other placements in this video, the other signs. If you don't know your other signs and placements, there's about 1 million astrological calculators on Google. Just go ahead and put in your date of birth and where you were born. So I'm seeing love, Scorpio. I'm seeing you glowing up. I'm seeing sex. I'm seeing you finally getting some peace and quiet. So let's start from the beginning, shall we? I'm seeing love coming in for you, Scorpio. And I kind of want to clarify this to see what kind of love. You're feeling very fulfilled, right? It could be a person, but I'm not seeing that in this spread. It's almost like it was brought on by yourself. No, there's people. It could be a person. It's a wish come true. 9 of Cups, a wish come true. All right? We have the Hermit and the King of Pentacles, okay? So there is no gender in tarot, only energy. But you are respecting yourself and your energy. You know good and well when it is time to pull back and recoup. You're soul searching. You're resting. You're healing. You're asking yourself, who are you? And what do you want? That flame on top of the tortoise's back represents enlightenment, right? And the King of Pentacles. So you've been very practical. You've been focusing on yourself, focusing on your abundance, right? Making sure all your ducks are in a row. And I think you're, 9 of Pentacles, the Hierophant. Because you're in this practical energy, you're naturally aligned with knowledge and opportunities. There could be a person, a mentor, a family member, a colleague, a lover who gives you advice, encouragement, or support towards some kind of financial endeavor. I am seeing money in the account, Scorpio. Money in the bank. Expect it. Why? Because you've been glowing up. It's just a natural consequence of your energy. The Empress. There is no gender in tarot, only energy. Like I said, take what resonates, leave the rest for everyone else. You're going places, you're doing things, you're seeing people, right? Your energy is getting out there. So you're aligning yourself with opportunity. You're not chasing anything. That's the main message. That's the grit of the read. You're not chasing anything. You're working on yourself and the energy follows suit. A mentor of mine who's a friend of Oprah's called Michael Bernard Beckwith. He was one of the people in that revolutionary documentary, The Secret, like 20, 30 years ago. He likes to say something that resonates with me so much. He says, you're not really attracting things to you, you're really radiating. It's a radiation. That took me out. I was like, that resonated so much. Again, you're not attracting things to you, you're radiating, right? So you're and you're looking good, you're smelling good, you're glowing up. If you felt like you were too skinny, you've gained a little something. If you felt like you were too big, you might have lost a little something. Even if that doesn't even matter. Even if you are too small or too big or whatever, you're looking good and the world sees it. I try and keep things in this channel PG-13, but you're getting laid. Or there will be multiple opportunities for you to get, I wanted to be coy about it and be like, there's someone in your energy who is eyeing all those lumps. But it is what it is, Yeah, I love that for you. Okay. Your last card, Scorpio, is the World. Okay, so right after this break of yours, right after you take some peace and quiet for yourself, everything changes. It could be this money, it could be this person, it could be this new mindset, or all of the above. But basically, you're going to be listening to new music, eating different foods, going different places, talking to different people, watching different things. Love that for you. I really want to dig into more of some of these energies, but I have to move on. The video is getting way too long. If you would like a more specific reading where it's just me reading for you, my email is in the description. You can email me for a personal reading. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button for me. It really helps. Sound off in the comments. Let me know how the reading hit. And what the hell, hit that like button while you're down there. If you would like to support the channel, the link to my Amazon wish list is in the description or in the pinned comments. Everything there goes to help the channel, like new cards and whatnot. Don't forget to check out your other placements in the video, your other signs, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Mercury. And that's all I have for you. Love and light. Scorpio, it's always a pleasure to connect with you and your energy, and I will see you in the next video. All right, moving on to Sagittarius. Yes. Sagittarius, how's it going, Sag? I know my Sag as well. Ooh, King of Wands. What actions are you taking? Actions on love. Which I commend you for doing, because I see you just got out of dealing with some kind of toxic situation. You actually might still be dealing with a toxic situation. Yep. You're still dealing with it. All right, Sag, let's start from the top. Welcome to Seven Heaven Tarot. That's Addie, or Atticus. Remember to check out some of your other placements in the videos, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, and Mercury. Hit that subscribe button for you, boy. It really helps. And let's get right into it. So we have the 10 of Cups. So I was right in initially detecting you taking action on love. But then we have 4 of Swords, 8 of Swords, 7 of Wands. You were dealing with something or someone who had you all in their head. You know what? You were dealing with someone who couldn't figure out exactly what it is what they wanted. They were giving you the runaround, right? Sounds to me like they weren't worth your time, Sag. Let's not dwell on the negative too much. If it comes back, we'll hit on it. But let's talk about the positives. That situation has left you with a good head on your shoulders. Queen of Swords, Mother of Swords. There's no gender in tarot, only energy. But she has learned a thing or two from her past, and she uses this sword to cut out all the toxic energy into her life. In her life. Clarifying her is the 6 of Wands and the Ace of Swords. It's like waking up one day having autonomous clarity and being so happy and feeling so powerful. It's like when you look back on your past and you think about decisions you made, like, I cannot believe I put up with that. I cannot believe I tolerated those person's actions. I can't believe I didn't love myself more. Oh man, if I ever went back in time and had that situation, I would just walk away, or I would just be like, next. That's the energy that you're heading towards. And that's good, because boundaries. You're not going to be having these negative situations, whether it's love, whether it's jobs, whether it's certain circumstances, they're not going to be finding you as often because your energy is like subconsciously chopping this stuff up from the gate with that sword, right? So now you know what exactly it is to take action on love-wise. You know who to look after. You know who to invest your time and your energy in. Tell me more about this connection. The World card. So when you meet this individual, it takes off. The Hermit. So they could be in hermit mode right now. You could be in hermit mode right now. Yeah, one of you is in hermit mode because you're feeling like there's nothing out there for you. I feel like this could be them, since you're in this, you're willing to take action. I mean, this willingness of yours to take action could be in your future energy, but what's gonna happen that gets them out of this energy? Okay, that couldn't have been more clear. The Five of Cups, the Chariot. They spend so much time in this energy, their misery takes them out of it. They're like, they get up off the couch and they're like, okay, I'm done being miserable. And they get on social media or a dating app or go outside and touch grass, and then they find you, or you, them. So, very nice, Sagittarius. You've got love on the way. Ooh, this person wants to be very generous with you. They're gonna take you out to eat. Aw, Sagittarius. Hold on. They're gonna take you out. You're gonna stare into each other's eyes. I'm seeing really ooey gooey, soft and chewy energy here, which I'm loving so much for you, because you are in that Queen of Swords energy. She's not always willing to be to let her guard down. Okay, I see. So, side note for some of you, this could have been a person you've dealt with before, and maybe it didn't work out. But the energy has been invested, and now it is. Just a side message for some of you. Your sexual chemistry with this individual will be very pleasant. I just wanted to get that message out there for my Sagittariuses. Okay. Sagittarius, advice. Okay. So the Queen of Swords wants to come back out with the Wheel of Fortune. And before that was the Four of Pentacles. This Queen of Swords energy is perfectly aligned with what you need to do. It's time to love yourself. And that also means standing up for yourself. Okay? Don't be a doormat. Don't just let anyone have access to your energy. I heard Taylor Swift say something in a reel the other day, and she was kind of like, not everyone has invested enough energy, or not everyone has, what did she say? Not everyone has invested enough capital to have the right to your energy. You know? She's basically saying just because you're you doesn't mean you have a right to your energy. Just because you're you, Sagittarius, doesn't mean just anyone and everyone has a right to your energy. Very much just because she's Taylor Swift doesn't mean anyone and everyone can have access to her energy, which we all know that they do. The girl can't step out of her house to buy some groceries, to buy some apples without half the planet shoving a camera in her face. There's not much you can do about that, but there is something you can do about that. You can take this sword and you can slice any of that negative mumbo jumbo right out of your life. You know what I mean? You don't have a PR to deal with. You know, you're not going to get canceled. I mean, you might. I don't know you, Sag. You could be a very prominent individual, but... And the thing is, even if you are setting those boundaries from day one, it's like celebrities who set those boundaries from day one, they can pop off like Taylor Swift can't. Cardi B can pop off at paparazzi, you know? So make sure that you set your boundaries from day one, Sag. Can I call you Sag? Is that too informal? All right, Sag, I think that's all I have for you for now. If you would like to get more accurate in these energies, you can hit me up for a personal reading, or it's just me reading for you. My email is in the description. Go ahead and sound off in the comments. Let me know how the reading hit. Hit that like button while you're down there. And help me out and subscribe, right? If you'd like to support the channel, my Amazon wish list is in the description and pinned comments. Everything there goes to help the channel, like new tarot cards and whatnot. Don't forget to check out your other placements, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Mercury. And I will see you in the next video. All right. Love and light, Sagittarius. Okay, Capricorn. Capricorn. What's coming in for you? Ooh, Capricorn. The Lovers. 9 of Cups. Wish fulfillment. Dreams come true. The World. 2 of Swords. You've got a decision to make to bring all this through, because 7 of Swords, something is happening that you're not aware of. Some kind of secret or energy being hidden from you. All right. Let's start from the beginning. Hello, Capricorn. Wonderful to connect with you and your energy. I'm Seven Heaven Tarot. That's Atticus, or Addie for short. This is a timeless reading. Also feel free to check out other signs that may resonate with your energy: Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or Mercury. You can look at a astrology calendar on Google if you don't know your placements. All right, so clearly you're manifesting love, a loving, fulfilling, romantic connection that is a wish fulfillment. So it's not just any old kind of romantic connection, right? We could have the 4 of Wands, we could have the Sun to describe like a happy, fulfilling connection, but we have the 9 of Cups. You know what that's telling me? It's telling me that you're literally getting exactly what you want, okay? If you wanted a redhead. If you want someone with some meat on their bones, that's what you're getting. If you want a specific race, that's what you're getting, okay? But there is something in the way, right? It's not anything too restricting. It's like the door is right there for this whole new world, but it's locked. And we're going to find out what the lock is. Is the lock biometric? Does it take eye or fingerprint scan? Does it take a key? Does it take a passcode? We about to find out. What is this? The World. The 2 of Swords. What's blocking this connection? You, your past. Let's keep looking. So 10 of Swords. So you've been hurt before. You've been betrayed. 10 of Wands want to fly out right on top of that. Whoa. Okay. You have baggage, and the baggage is holding you back. Do you want to know what is preventing you from going through this door? Turns out the door is unlocked this whole time. Everything okay, puppy? Okay, just making sure, baby. He just winked at me. All right. The door was unlocked, but you can't fit through it because you're carrying a bunch of burdens and you have a bunch of swords stuck in your back. Let's see how we can move past that. So I could look into where that's coming from. It could come from what an ex did to you. It could come from you losing a job. It could come from some difficult, chaotic situation. It could come from the turmoil of a current connection you're in. We have the 8 of Pentacles. So for some of you, it's a job. For others of you, it's a situationship, it's dating or whatever, but let's see how we can release those burdens. How can we release those burdens? I have a few ideas, but we'll let tarot do the talking, right? There might be a person that you are very interested in who has some interests for you, but they might not be giving you all the energy that you are wishing for. Do you know what I'm seeing? OMG, do you know what I'm seeing? Take what resonates, Capricorn. If you are dealing with a person who is not giving you enough, who is, what's the term? Breadcrumbing you. If you're dealing with a breadcrumber, someone who gives you just enough, but not enough, just enough to keep you around, but not enough for you to feel fulfilled, that's what's holding you back. This ex, this situationship, these toxic people, these toxic thoughts, they're all holding you back. You need an ego, you need a death, an ego death. Now, in tarot, death doesn't mean actual death, though it can. It really means transformation, specifically transformation through the ending. Believe it or not, humans only have access to a finite amount of energy. So in order to bring in other things, you gotta drop some stuff, you gotta lose things. We have the Star and the Ace of Cups. This is telling me whatever you are looking for, whatever is coming for you and is that you're trying to get fulfilled by, you're not going to find it in the past, and you're not going to find it in the present and in these current mindset and situations. You're going to find it in something new. So, I don't know if you want to hear that, Capricorn, but if you're dealing with someone and it's not working out, I am here to tell you that love isn't always hard. Getting your dreams, getting love, getting money, getting a fulfilling life, getting all that is not inherently hard. It can be difficult. There could be some hardships, but you can make it more hard by dealing with stuff you shouldn't be dealing with. I know. Sometimes people are attractive. Sometimes you don't want to be alone. Sometimes you love them. All the reasons, all the excuses, right? But you have to think of your life as like a movie and more poetic than that. Sometimes we meet people and we have experiences to learn and to grow and to have that connection. Sometimes you were meant to have that love story with that ex, and just because it ended doesn't mean that it was all for nothing and that it was a waste of your time and that you hate the person. What if you were meant to love multiple people in this life? What if these stories were meant to be had? What if all these people needed to be loved and the universe wanted it to be you? Okay, I'm getting off my high horse. I see a major love connection coming for you, Capricorn, in the future. And it's waiting there for you if you're willing to move through that door and drop some of those swords and those wands. 10 of Wands, 10 of Swords, remember. The love coming through for you, though, let me nail that home, that it's a dream come true. It's like you're gonna pinch yourself. This person's gonna be kind, they're gonna be loving, they're gonna be respectful. They're not going to have an ego, right? And if they do, they're not putting it on you or the relationship, right? They're not the kind of person who's gonna slam the door. They're not the kind of person who always has to be right or always needs to be heard. They're the kind of person who just wants understanding and communication on both ends. Okay. I want to keep going, Capricorn, but I gotta end the video. If you want to get more specific into that energy, where it's just me reading for you, my email is in the description. You can hit me up for a personal reading. If you would like to support the channel, my Amazon wish list is in the description and the pinned comments. Everything there goes to help the channel grow, like tarot cards and whatnot. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button for me. I'd really appreciate it. Sound off in the comments. Let me know how the reading hit. And while you're down there, hit that like button. What the hell? Always a pleasure to connect with you in your energy, Capricorn. Love and light. Namaste. Don't forget to check out your other astrological placements in the video. Leo and Virgo may resonate with you. And I'll see you in the next read. Okay? All right. Aquarius would be next, but I did Aquarius at the beginning of the video, right? I did Aquarius at the beginning of the video because you guys give the most love to my channel. So why don't I just throw in a little extra something for Aquarius, right? Let's just a little something before I move on to the final sign of the video, which is Pisces. Okay. So this is Aquarius. Aquarius. So just another same message for you, Aquarius. An opportunity is going to come for you very soon to, I don't know how to say this, I don't want to say get back at someone, but a situation is arising for you, Aquarius, where someone who did you dirty in the past, and left you high and dry is coming back around, strictly so that you can see, or so that they can be shown the error of their ways, okay? It's kind of a hard message to convey. Say this person comes back around, they are going to see how well you're doing, how good you are looking without them, and it's gonna be like a damn moment, I messed that up. For others of you, they may try and reach out to someone on social media or engage with someone, and that person's gonna be like, I didn't forget what you did to Aquarius, bye. Something's gonna happen to this person regarding you, and it's gonna ego check the hell out of them. I'm really loving the energy for you. It's kind of like, I'm loving it, and it's a big deal for me, but I'm kind of sensing your energy at the time is gonna, because since you take the situation so seriously, you're kind of just gonna like roll your eyes and be like, duh, next. You know, and you're just gonna go on with your life. All right, Aquarius, love you. Let's move on to Pisces. Pisces are the last sign. I think this could be one of the longest videos I've ever done. All right, I may have done a live a little bit longer. I don't know, probably not. All right, Pisces, one of my besties is a Pisces. Fellow water sign. All right. Hey Pisces, how's it going? Welcome to Seven Heaven Tarot. That's Atticus, or Addie for short. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button for me, and let's get right into it. For Pisces. Okay, Pisces. We're gonna help you out here. Pisces, I see some of you may have dealt with financial issues in the past, okay? And if it's not a financial issue, maybe you were feeling left out in the cold by friends or lovers. But for most of you, I'm getting financial issue. I want to let you know that that is ending very shortly. You are in a comfortable place. You are, even though you're wanting more and you're feeling like you're in a lack. You're in a comfortable spot where you can kind of rest and recuperate and make the necessary moves. The universe is also trying to give you an opportunity to get out of your situation, but you're so busy focusing on the situation that you can't see other opportunities. Six and six, Six of Wands, Six of Pentacles. You're gonna have financial victory very soon, and how that's gonna come about is someone's gonna be very generous with you, okay? You may win the lottery or start a relationship where someone is generous with you and helps you out. You could get roommates. A side hustle or business endeavor may start to take off. Yeah, you're taking action on some kind of daily routine that ends up becoming financially lucrative for you. I'm also seeing a lot of love here. So there is someone from your past, a friend of yours that you've known for a while. Could be a lover too. The universe wants to let you know that this is a healthy connection. I think you might be, it's almost the energy of you want, and this could be vice versa. This could be for the cross watchers, but one person may have wanted to date the other, but the other person maybe didn't want to take things there. They love your energy, or you love their energy, and they want to be friends, and they want to be, and maybe they even want to be roommates or colleagues, business partners, what have you. But someone is like kind of upset that they feel like they invested a lot into this because they wanted it to turn it into a connection, like a romantic connection. Long story short, the universe is letting you know that this relationship is healthy. Whether it's you or them who's wanting to step things up, it's not meant to be there. It's meant to be this loving, kind friendship. It's like the energy of it wouldn't have worked out in a relationship, but it's working out better than ever as friendship. That's just a side message for some of you. And I guess the reason why that message is coming out, because there's this person in the future, right? We have the star card there. There's this person in the future that your energy needs to be clear for to allow them to come in. And you're going to be very happy that your energy was clear enough for this person to come in. Okay? Wow. You are what this person is missing, Pisces, and this person is what you are missing. We have the Six of Swords and Ten of Pentacles. The situation can occur in many ways. You could meet this person, and through a collaboration and the love with this new connection, you create Ten of Pentacles, a huge legacy, a huge amount of money in abundance. Or this person could have money in abundance and you can have love and reciprocity. And together you thrive, right? Like I said, this person is looking for you and you are looking for them. They have been losing sleep. They are lonely. They are sad. I'm hearing that Doja Cat lyric. It's so lonely in my mansion. What's that from? What song is that? Booty bop beep. I wanna show you off. I wanna brag about it. I wanna tie the knot. What is that? Agora Hills. Okay. I was hoping that the name to the song would be in the lyrics, but it's definitely not. Agora Hills. She goes, it's so lonely in my mansion. Yeah, that's what I'm hearing for you, Pisces. Okay. Oh, any final advice for Pisces? Any final advice? We're almost done, puppy. He can sense it. He's like, are we almost done? The relationship is coming. Ace of Cups, Judgment. The relationship is coming, but a death needs to occur. You need to transform some things, and you need to make room, right? The Death card is transformation. You can only access a finite amount of energy at one time. In order to bring in this new connection, something's gotta go. Okay, Pisces? Love that for you. Recap, your financial worries are soon to be ending, I would say within the year. And this love situation is coming. Expect to hear from it in a few months. Of course, time is relative. This could all happen tomorrow. But, going off the energy. All right, Pisces, if that resonated, hit that subscribe button for me. It really helps. Sound off in the comments. Let me know how the read hit. And hit that like button while you're down there. What the hell? If you would like to get more specific into this energy, you can email me for a personal reading. Email is in the description. If you would like to help support the channel, my Amazon wish list is in the description. Everything there goes to help the channel. It's also in the pinned comments, like tarot cards and whatnot. Don't forget to check out your other signs and placements in the video. You might resonate with Virgo or Gemini. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Mercury. If you don't know other placements in your chart, check out Astrology Calculator online. There's a ton of them. Just put in your location of birth and your date of birth, and boom, you'll have your astrological chart. So I think that's all the signs, plus Aquarius twice. If you made it this far, you are the MVP. Thank you so much. I appreciate all the love. And remember, I spent a lot of time putting a lot of effort into these videos, so help me support the channel, you know. PayPal donations and Amazon wish list is in the description, but no need, whatever, you know. I just love connecting with you guys and your energy. Yeah, I am wanting to create videos for more signs, but like I had mentioned, YouTube algorithm is only favoring my Aquarius videos. My Aquarius videos will get like 1,000 views as of now, and every other sign gets like 15 to 30 views. So when I go live, I do all the signs, and then when I do all the signs, I'll do them in a video like this. And sometimes I like to do timeless reads where there are no signs, but those still lack in views. So if videos like this start to do well, then I will be able to do full videos based on those other signs. So it's a journey, and you're all growing with me. And I'm also going to start doing reels for all the signs. AI gave me some advice that doing reels for all the individual signs will kind of help me. It turns out doing videos on all the other signs will actually hurt my channel. They're not going to get any views, and YouTube is, you know, an Aquarius isn't going to click on a Gemini video, so YouTube's going to be like, oh, nobody wants to watch your channel, and my views are going to drop, right? So we got to be strategic about this, everybody. We got to be strategic. All right, I've said too much already. Love and light, y'all. Namaste. Thank you so much for watching, at the bottom of my heart, and I will see you all in the next video. All right, bye.